Greetings and welcome to Nathan Lyle Official. If you've never seen my face in a video before, my name is Nathan Lyle. This is my personal channel where I do vlogs, reviews, anything else that happens to catch my fancy. Well, I told myself that I would be doing at least a video a week just to talk about shit. I don't really have enough that I really want to do a rant and rambles. Just, hey, work is busy and it sucks, and I've started working out again, trying to get back in shape. Other than that, life is still just normal. So I decided to do a movie review, just because there's one that happened recently that I'm ready to talk about. That I have a lot of opinions on. It does happen to be. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's blockbuster acting, but it so happens to be one of the best modern adaptations of the Cinderella legend, in my opinion. And I'll tell you why in a second. First of all, it's called Not Cinderella's Type, and it's featuring Paris Warner, and that's pretty much the only name you're gonna hear. I've already forgotten every other detail. But anyways, so yeah, the story starts. Her mom's dead, and she's sent to live with her aunt and uncle and her two evil step cousins. Cause like, I'm trying to remember, like, mom or dad married somebody. Mom or dad, like her mom's brother or sister, one of them got married and had kids. Blah blah blah. And so she's whatever. Like I said, I don't remember a lot of details about it, but so she's living with that family, and of course, same old Cinderella bullshit. They expect her to cook and clean for them, and she's not allowed to have friends. And it's just like, it's Cinderella to the extreme. It's like, the fact that she's even allowed to go to school is shocking. They treat her like a prisoner. They legit do. And then, well, obviously, she meets her Prince Charming, one of the most popular boys at the entire school, who her sisters are both madly in love with, and he runs over her dog. Her dog, which is the last present that her mother gave her before she died. So we're off to a great start here. Obviously, these two were meant to be in love and be together forever, right? Anyways, he feels bad about it and is trying to make it up to her. She wants absolutely nothing to do with him, and somehow, with very limited interaction at all, he somehow starts falling for her, which is like, it definitely feels like a bit of a stretch. It really does. Also, his dad is a psychiatrist, I don't remember. He's a mental health professional that will come into play later. But either way, Prince Charming isn't expecting anything from this girl, from Ella. He's just trying to be nice and be a good friend and make up for the fact that he literally ruined the only good thing she had left in life by killing her dog that her mother left her just before she died. And so they get to know each other. They're spending time together, of course, in secret. She can't let her mom know. She can't let her sisters know. But then he starts having feelings for her. And that's when her best friend, they've been together forever, tells her that, but you have a boyfriend already. Me. And she's like, what? Since when? And he's like, yeah, we've been dating since last year. And okay, first of all, no one can unilaterally decide that you two are in a relationship. Relationships have two people, so both people have to agree beforehand that this is a relationship before it officially becomes a relationship. Apparently, people just kept asking him if they were together, because he's literally the only person on earth that she'll talk to. And he just started saying, yeah, we're together. That's not how it works, bro. It's not. Red flags. I mean, he's mostly a decent guy, and he's been her best friend all this time. He's really helped her out a lot. But red flag. Huge, huge red flag right there. But somehow she's just like, well, he says we're dating, so I guess he's my boyfriend. And I'm like, oh, Jesus, are we really going in this direction? What the fuck? And, Prince Charming is like, well, hey, I get it. You're confused. You have feelings you need to explore. I'm not going to push the issue. And I'm like, This is a nice dude right here. This is a good dude. If you don't marry him, I'm going to. Like, this is the right one, okay? I actually like this guy. Usually the Prince Charming is the douchebag. But Prince Charming is one of the only good human beings on this entire fucking movie. And so, long story short, she's dating her best friend, but she's also kind of still seeing Prince Charming, but not really. They're just friends who spend time together. But anyways, one thing the one thing that they go into is the fact that, hey, the more he learns about her, the more upset he gets because he realizes she's being treated so unfairly at home, so unequally from her cousins, and he's trying to tell her, hey, you're being abused. The way that your parents, the way that your in-law, the aunt and uncle, the way that they treat you is not good. And she's like, it's just life. That's just how it is. They did me a favor taking me in when my mom died. And the way that they talk about her mother too, like, it's so disgusting. Like, when they fuss, the things they're saying about her, like, dude, it is disgusting. You just came home from your sister's funeral, and you're just talking all this shit about her to her daughter. What the fuck is wrong with you? I mean, the parents were established as evil from the very beginning. But anyways, so it reaches a point where, well, long story short, she ends up spending. Does she go to a dance? I don't remember. No, she doesn't. But she ends up, her next door neighbor, who I thought was just quiet, unassuming. No, it happens to be at a soccer game. She goes to her boyfriend's soccer game. They share one small smooch. And then her next door neighbor comes and rats her out to her aunt. Like, they're out here just making babies on the field. And I'm like, what the fuck, bitch? This whole time I thought, oh, she might be secretly one of the good ones. No, you just as bad as all of them. You just as bad as the aunt. Anyway, so aunt's over here yelling at her, and then she yells back, and then uncle comes home, and now they all screaming at each other, and they're saying, go to your room. I swear to God, you're gonna be punished like you've never been punished before. And it definitely sounds like they're bluffing. They have no idea what to do with her. They're just really angry right now. But she's up there, like, legitimately scared that she's never going to see the light of day. And so she calls her boyfriend, who obviously being, boyfriend of the year that he is, he's busy with his own shit. And so he hangs up on her. So she calls Prince Charming, who does what boyfriend should have done. He hears her crying, and he's just like, he drops everything he's doing, and he goes to her to make sure she's okay. And when she explains what's happening, he calls his dad, asks for advice, because he legitimately doesn't know what to do. And Dad's like, you got to get her out of there. So he gets her out of there, takes her to their home. Dad calls, like, Child Protective Services. And long story short, the movie ends with her finding out, oh, she got money. Like, that's the reason they took her in. Not because they're such good people, but because Mom left a huge sum of money to their daughter, and they wanted that money. That's the only reason they took her in. So they owe her like $15,000, which will pay for like one class at a decent college. But anyways, yeah. So now she's living at Prince Charming's house. They got a guest house. They turned they turned like their pool house into a guest house so that she's not living under the same roof as her boyfriend, because now other boyfriend did the right thing and dumped her because he realized, I don't know, I wasn't paying close attention. I just know he for the first time in this whole movie, he actually did the right thing. Anyways, look, is it, like I said, it's not an Oscar-worthy performance. It's a fun little side quest thing. Like I said, like, I'm pretty sure I just kind of stumbled on it on YouTube, and then I just decided, fuck it, I got an hour and a half to kill. Why not, let's look at this and see. It's not so horrible that you want to laugh at it, but it's also, it's not the greatest. But it's, like I said, I feel like compared to so many of these other Cinderella stories, including like the 15 a Cinderella story that like Disney's put out with like Hilary Duff, Selena Gomez, and all of that, and all the Cinderella cartoons and the other adaptations. Like, this is one of the first Cinderella stories that I left actually feeling satisfied with the story that was being told. I mean, that's just me personally. If I had to pick my least favorite Disney princess ever, Cinderella's definitely on the list. She's one of the finalists. But whatever, that's my opinion. Anyways, I've been talking too long. I really should start putting scripts together for this. So I just needed to make a video so I can say that I did it. So until next week or whenever I happen to see you, my name is Nathan Lyle. This has been Nathan Lyle Official. Have a great day, week, or month, however long it is. And I'll see you next time.